Welcome to REVEALiO's bi-weekly call. Thank you so much for joining us today. And I want to welcome LaQuanda. She's new to our affiliate team, so we're so excited to have you. Maybe you can go ahead and introduce yourself and share with others what it is that you're working on, and so we can figure out how we can assist you and help you and support you in any way. Do you mind?
Fantastic. Not at all. So welcome, everybody. Welcome me. Yay!
Welcome.
I'm so excited about REVEALiO. So as you know, my name is LaQuanda Walton, and I'm currently working on a few products, product launches, that is. And so one that's very near and dear to my heart right now is called the Smart Cocoon, and it has a secondary component called the J-Link. And so because it's very, very new, and we actually are due to have our shipment in within the next month or two, so that's pretty exciting, and we're getting ready to go ahead and hit the market. So REVEALiO is going to be a fantastic component to add to our marketing strategies and things of that nature. So we're pretty excited about that. The Smart Cocoon is a new approach to covering your items outside or inside for that matter, because you can store your items inside your garage or actually outside at home. So if you usually have a storage that's somewhere that you're paying monthly fees for, this is going to allow you to bring some of those things closer to home and keep them with you so that they're easy to get to. I don't want to go into a whole lot right now, but we'll share more as time goes. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time, so I'm looking forward to sharing more later.
Yeah, I saw an example of what she's building, and I'm just like, dang, that's so awesome. Like, what? That is so cool, y'all. So, yeah, she's going to revolutionize the storage industry, yeah? Yeah?
Yes, I love her. And so it's my business partner, Mark, that actually invented it, and I've come alongside him to help get it out. So we're working together. Pretty
brilliant. Anyway, we're super excited to have her. She's obviously forward thinking, and that's what a lot of our team members are. They're forward thinkers. And we're excited to have you all be a part of this revealution where we reveal magic to others that can then turn around and they can grab hold of this power. I did a good presentation yesterday with somebody who's very like the vice president of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. So we're starting to get more and more exposure and bigger partners. We got a printing partner, Hillview. They're awesome, a mom and a son team that have seen REVEALiO as such a innovative draw to their services, where they actually built out a whole marketing division to be able to provide people complete packages, where they're even offering like video services. They even build the landing pages so that when you're viewing a reveal, you know, call to action buttons need to lead somewhere. So they're even offering that landing page creation for their clients. So they really have seen it as a new way to kind of bring new life to their printing business, because printing is not dead. It's just people aren't relying on it as much. But again, to reiterate the power of REVEALiO, it's tapping into the existing power that everybody knows about with video marketing. Video taps into 3 of the dominant learning styles: visual learners, those who need to hear it to relate to it, and then those who need to read text like on a screen. You can put text on a screen or certain keywords on a screen. That starts resonating with those who need to read to learn. Well, REVEALiO brings in that kinesthetic, you know, the fact that something material, something tangible, physical, when you're out and about in the real world, it bridges those realms together in such a dynamic way that it causes disruption. Because people, I always tell people, I'm like, please hear me when I say this. Do not use REVEALiO if you do not want to get noticed. Because it will attract so much attention to you that you could easily get flushed and embarrassed, because all of a sudden everybody's scrambling over because you show one person, they squeal in delight, and all of a sudden it's just people are all like looking over your shoulder like, what's going on over here? And I mean, I've had some of my colleagues and customers and affiliates say that it's almost addictive. It really can become addictive to be able to demonstrate who you are and what you have to offer through this tool. You know, even though there's been some pushback because you have to, you know, other people have to download the app to experience it, you still, by you demonstrating it first, your level of impact and influence goes way up. I've had multiple times people tell me that I was the topic of dinner conversation the night before when they saw me the next day at a multi-day conference. That is so invaluable to have that level of impact and influence on somebody. And then yesterday, I got a text from somebody saying, just now, I inputted biz card data into my phone, after which I tossed the cards. I picked up your card, but could not put it in the shredder. It was alive! Exclamation point. Of course, that sense came from seeing your demonstration, but I did not want to throw away a movie of you, even though I had your contact info on my phone. Now, is that like solid proof right there? Out of the blue, somebody takes time to text me that they couldn't throw my card away because it came alive. I've had people like a year ago, when I run into them at networking events, they're like, oh no, I still have your card. Oh no, I won't throw that one away. And then she texted me later, she said this, as I just tossed a business card of, and then she listed a name, which I won't disclose, a photographer. On the back of that card, it had a picture of this person that said, it's not just a picture, it's a first impression. Make yours stand out. She says, I threw her card away because it's just data. She entered her data into her phone and didn't feel the need to hang on to that card because that card didn't come alive and talk to her. Hello? People, it has nothing to do with whether somebody else will ever download the app. I mean, that is a part of it, but it is not the bulk of it. You know what I mean? We raise our level of influence and impact by simply showing somebody so disruptive that it clears their head and they feel something instantly. They feel it down in their core. So this is powerful. I have a couple of really exciting announcements. We had alluded to a new texting service. REVEALiO is partnering with a company called Textify, and what they're allowing us to do is to make it an easier opt-in for to download the app. So REVEALiO, I'm going to put this in the chat. REVEALiO has what we call our parent texting number. And let's see, this text marketing REVEALiO text marketing number. Let me put REVEALiO in because there's going to be two different options that we're able to offer you all as partners. REVEALiO's text marketing number is 415-87. I'm sorry, that's my number. 415-329-1055. Now, if you are out and about and you do not want to pay additional, the $10 a month is all we would charge you to have your own unique keywords underneath our master text marketing number, which is 415-329-1055. If you would like to pay extra, you could, like LaQuanda, you had chosen like ABC as your extension for your affiliate link. If you wanted to, you could have somebody text the word ABC app, and then when they download our free app to watch your cards come alive or whatnot, we can now track that person texted the word app for your specific use case, so that we can say, LaQuanda, this is your lead, right? This is your lead's phone number. So that gives you guys the ability to follow up with people via texting because we're getting their phone numbers that are unique keywords that are only yours. And if you purchase this $10 a month service, you can have unlimited unique keywords of your own that do not conflict, of course, with the REVEALiO's parent keywords. Or it gets even more exciting, for only $15 a month, but there is a setup fee, you can have your own 10-digit phone number with unlimited keywords for your company. You can use it to promote your company. You can use it to promote your REVEALiO affiliate link. You can promote it. You can promote it to have people join your Facebook. You can have all these keywords under your own unique phone number that you don't have to now worry about conflicting with any of REVEALiO's parent keywords. Like REVEALiO right now is just using the word app. So if you ask somebody to text the word app to 415-329-1055, they will receive a link to download the REVEALiO app, but we on our back end cannot differentiate whose lead that was. But if you use the word ABC app, then we can say, oh, LaQuanda, that's yours. Here you go. And we can give you that data. But if you do your own number, you can create simple words like text the word app to, and then you would have your own unique number to give them, and then we can absolutely identify that all those leads are just yours. And so there's a $10 option to come in under our master phone number with your own unique keywords, and we will give you an unlimited amount of unique keywords as long as they don't conflict with our parent keywords. Or for just another $5 a month, you can have your own unique phone number that has all unlimited keywords, but there's a $250 setup fee for you to have your own number. So if you are interested in that, please let me know. We still are not having it up on our site because we've been in negotiations trying to find these perfect fits for our customers, but I see both of these as mega value adds for our affiliates. Absolutely. Once you get somebody to text the word app to that number, then you can turn around and say, hey, text the word ABC pricing, and it'll send them straight to your unique affiliate linked based sales page. And again, we can prove that that is a lead of yours, and we can follow up with you saying, hey, this person texted the word reveal, ABC pricing. Did you purchase? If not, you might want to reach out to them. Here's their number. That's huge, guys.
Fantastic.
Okay, so that is one exciting announcement that we have, but this other one is even more exciting. So hold on to your hat, guys. I am so stoked. Okay. Many of you know that REVEALiO is Tech with Heart. Tech with Heart is a community that I have been building for the last year. I also believe that we need to come alongside one another to support one another in the small business sector, in even medium-sized businesses, to sift through the clutter of the technology things that are happening so fast and stay relevant. We need to support one another, and how can we stay relevant? Let's analyze our business models. What can we be doing to maybe tweak or shift things just a little bit so that we stay more relevant and have longevity, as the Amazon is basically flipping business models on their head. So Tech with Heart, what I've been doing is I've been interviewing different experts in different aspects of business to enlighten you and then empower you to be able to, hear what is working, what's not working, what should you be looking at. And we're going to be building a huge referral network. So Tech with Heart Network is going to become a vetted resource guide, essentially, of whom you might want to work with that is also on the same path of bettering themselves, making their business model more efficient, but we're all doing it with a heart-centered approach. Because we just do not want technology to ever replace our need for one another. We just want to use technology wisely so that we are basically building our businesses quicker and more effectively, but always making sure that we care about people in the process. So Tech with Heart Network has been growing, and now I'm proud and excited to announce that we're taking it to the next level, and we are opening the doors, and we're going to have Tech with Heart TV show, and we're going to have the Tech with Heart radio show podcast. Yes, it's so exciting. I mean, talk about elevating my game. So I'm going to be bringing on even bigger influencers now that you're going to really want to tune in for. We're on the TV side. We're going to be broadcasting on Roku and Amazon Fire and soon Apple TV. And on the podcast side, we're going to be on iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, and Spreaker, which is like Google versions of iTunes, and I can't think of the other one, but anyway, the podcast is going to have mega exposure. There's all kinds of stats and data proving that people are stepping away from cable television, and these live streaming devices are taking over. So we're positioning ourselves for success from the get-go. And on top of that, these podcasts, people are proving that when you're stuck in traffic, listening to podcasts to continue to bring value to your brain and to continue to stimulate your intellect is what people are listening to rather than just music. So being able to be out there in that way is brilliant as well. So with that elevation of our exposure and credibility and significance, really, with building this Tech with Heart network, I'm now going to be able to offer what we call media exposure packages for small business owners or medium-sized business owners who really want to be seen as more of an influencer in their space. They want to elevate their level of significance and credibility in the eyes of others. And we're able to do this for something fairly inexpensive, all the way up to something grand gesture. Like we can even get you exposure in a full page ad in a national magazine like Forbes and Fortune, Entrepreneur, Wired, any of those big magazines, we can now offer that. So we're going to be offering about 4 different packages that would give people different levels of exposure, but I'm also going to be able to do a revenue share with my affiliate partners for any of these packages that you guys offer. And it's easy money, because you probably know thousands of people who could just really use another level of like exposure. We're going to have a social media package, which is going to go beyond just social media. It's going to be blasted to email a list. It's going to be blasted on LinkedIn. Articles are going to be created for them on LinkedIn, and on blogs. Our blogs, we have the Tech with Heart blog, we have the REVEALiO blog. So we're going to be posting and blasting that out for anybody who is a good fit for this Tech with Heart network. We also are going to be able to offer media packages. So we will actually write a press release for you. We will, we'll interview you. That's another level of exposure. We will interview you if you're a good fit. We can be interviewed on Facebook Live and then have that blasted all over the press. We have access to the press from the back door to where we can reach out to key influencers in your specific industry to get them to pick up your story. We can even massage your story so it's more attractive for those press to pick up. And on top of that, we're able to offer this now, exposure on TV. If you are a big-time influencer and it seems like a good fit, I could interview you on my TV show, and that will also get pushed out to our podcast. Or we can give you a sponsor placement so that when I break in between on the interview, whoever I'm interviewing, it'll be your company that we're promoting. So that's big time exposure. That takes your exposure from, say, 10,000 to like a million listeners, a million viewers. That's huge. And then beyond that, we're doing this whole kit and caboodle package with that national magazine opportunity. That gives you a reach of up to like 5 million. So we're very excited about being able to offer this as an extra added revenue stream for Tech with Heart. Obviously, we want to support Tech with Heart, the initiative. Ultimately, Tech with Heart will be starting up a foundation that will be supporting children to get placed into permanent loving home environments through fostering or adoption. That is the end game for the REVEALiO Foundation. But we want to be able to share this wonderful gift with our affiliate partners, because Tech with Heart is really who we all are. REVEALiO is Tech with Heart. So that is our exciting announcement. Stay tuned for all the pricings and stuff like that. I'm going to share with my affiliate partners. The beautiful thing is that the same rate that you can make as an affiliate through our REVEALiO monthly app service is the same percentage that I can reward you with on these media packages. So that's awesome. So it can go anywhere from 20% to 40%. And some of these packages are going to be priced like up around $6,000, that big package with the national magazine exposure. So that's good money, y'all. I hope you're excited about this as I am. Yeah, and at the same time, you're elevating your game in the eyes of others, because all of a sudden you now have the ability to position yourself as a celebrity and attract more clients to you as well. So win-win. Ding ding ding.
Ding, ding.
Ding ding ding. So that's our announcement for today, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to be following up with y'all. But LaQuanda, do you have any questions on any of that right now before we get into your questions per se as a new partner of REVEALiO?
I think that not necessarily a question. I think it'll be answered when we get ready to go over into the REVEALiO side. This is so exciting. I'm interested in, which is what you're going to learn a little bit as we go into it further, developing a sales team to educate and get behind this, because I have so many key people in marketing and in sales, and that are good communicators, excellent communicators, and have influence themselves in certain arenas. And I think that they would love this. And so I'm excited to see what's going to happen next and learn more so that it can be explained.
So let me go back to something that I have said in the past, that if any of you would like to do a webinar presentation, kind of a sales training experience with people in your audience, please let me know. I just did one yesterday with this Leo who was who is, the vice president of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. And yes, that is powerful to be able to like say you're bringing in the CEO of REVEALiO, who's been featured in Inc. magazine, who's been heralded by Kevin Harrington as providing businesses with a big time differentiator. I mean, this is big stuff. Who's now, Check with Heart TV, and I mean, this is credibility. So you can let them know that you're bringing the CEO to the table to train them, personally. After the presentation's over, I stick around and I do a Q&A session. Just watch how people will flock to this when you bring somebody of the experience into that room with them. We can cater the presentation to be more geared towards any specific industry: publishing, real estate, retail, marketing, just video marketing. I mean, yesterday's presentation, it had a variety of an audience, so I just approached it from the disruptive storytelling perspective to attract more clients and influence buying decisions. And so that was kind of a general one that seemed to attract a lot. But one of the questions at the end was, I'm in life insurance. How does this apply to me? And I'm like, okay, so you're in life insurance. That's an oversaturated market. What are you doing currently that differentiates you from every other life insurance agency, or agent, I should say? Well, REVEALiO can do just that. It can separate you instantly because you can have your card come alive with either you talking and saying what your clients are saying about you, or get your client's video to show others how you have made such a huge difference in their life, and that they recommend that this person that's watching this work with you too, to give you that peace of mind that, to know that everything's taken care of, and it's not something you ever have to think about again. But when that time hits in your life, you're going to be so thankful that that person's in your corner. That's huge. Social proof. If you can get somebody else to talk and brag about how awesome you are on your REVEALiO, win-win, ding, ding, ding. But nobody else I told her, I said, nobody else in the life insurance world is making their business card come alive with a story. Stories sell. Share story. Yes. So she was just like, oh, okay. I mean, it's not really a sexy kind of industry. And I've had the same thing with CPAs. They're like, well, how does this work? And I'm like, well, do you know any other CPAs that are bragging about how awesome they are to work with in this form, with this dynamic interaction? They're like, no. And I'm like, hello. There you go. That's your use case right there. So yeah, people love to experience you before they make a decision. Set yourself apart big time. Yeah. So we do webinars. It's my promise to you. I will support you. You partner with us. We want to support you to be successful in that partnership. So just reach out to me. Let's get something on the calendar. It's easy peasy. I'll even help write the email for you that you use to invite people. It's just like no brainer. So easy.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited about that.
Absolutely. I look forward to doing it with you. So moving forward, I know, LaQuanda, you're new to the table. You've done your affiliate sign up. Now you wanted to talk about what's next. So what would you like to get going next? Obviously a webinar. You want to put together a webinar?
Yeah, we already know I want to do that. I want to make sure that I understand the compensation plan properly, because that seems to be a hot topic that anyone wants to know and understand the most. I do understand the 40%, the 20% to a certain degree, and also the printing processes, as far as when an individual get their cards and things of that nature. How are they printed? What are the cost structures? What does that look like? I'm assuming that it's more available once you start or click in to develop your REVEAL. I assume that that's where it's at, and because I've not gone into that part of the app yet, or the website, I don't know that information. So I didn't know if I actually had to set up my REVEAL before I get more of my questions answered, or...
Well, let me speak to the first part was commissions. Okay, let's talk about commissions. So when you first come in as a REVEALiO partner, it's free to apply to be a partner right now. So that's really exciting. So the reason why we're giving that opportunity for free is because we want you all to know that you are at the ground floor. You're growing with us. We are still a fairly young company. We know that there are technology improvements that we need to make on our back-end dashboard. And we appreciate your patience while we continue to grow and find funding to be able to do that. So it's a free process to be an affiliate with us right now. And what that grants you is the ability to show off REVEALiO. You can show off REVEALiO using our own demo. We have a demo page. It's revealio.com/demo, where you can actually hold up a mobile phone through a computer screen and watch it come alive through the phone. So it's image recognition, it works right through a computer screen. Or we can mail you a few samples, like we have a rack card and some business cards that we don't mind mailing to you, so that you have samples, physical, tangible things that you can demonstrate REVEALiO's power. But obviously, I recommend, if you're going to be an affiliate with REVEALiO, you should be representing your own company when you're out and about demonstrating the power of REVEALiO. REVEALiO makes you shine. Right? So if you can make any of your materials come alive, whether it be a business card, if you're an author, you can make a book come alive. It's easy peasy. And it's so, if you're walking around with this anyway to gain influence because you're now an author, well, now you can make this book come alive with a message from you that's going to cause people to go, whoa, you really are like the bee's knees. You're like everything I've been looking for. So by you demonstrating the technology, obviously, people are going to say, oh, how can I make my stuff come alive? That's when you would be able to go into, well, just text the word ABC pricing or ABC buy or something, buy now, and then you can get them to opt in to create the service for their own materials. As an affiliate, when they go in and they make a purchase using your affiliate link, you will start to collect 20% is where you all start. 20% is the revenue share that we offer for free for you to just simply be out there demonstrating this technology. If you accrue over time, so $27 a month is all we're asking for a monthly subscription right now. It does take a little bit of time to generate a lot of revenue at that rate, unless you're obviously bringing in media package offerings. We can get you bigger commissions quicker. But our policy is you start at 20% and then you make 20% on the recurring monthly commissions only, not the setup fees. The setup fees are for us to be able to support your clientele and for us to support you and to just support our company for the effort that we go above and beyond, where we come alongside, we do strategy sessions, we do graphic design setup for them, and sometimes we even do video, some editing for them, as long as it's minor, at no additional charge. But we do offer, guys, we do offer video editing services, and you also can make 20% commission on video editing services. So moving forward, we pay you at the beginning of every calendar month if you have accrued $50 or more. So that's how that works. In order for you to elevate your percentage to 40%, we need to see that you are a high-performing affiliate, and that it requires you to have been bringing in $10,000 in sales per calendar month regularly. To keep that level, we call it the pro affiliate status. That is where you move up to 40%. So now with these media packages, that actually can be done pretty easy. If you sell a couple of those bigger packages around the $6,000 mark, you'll be making 20% of that. That would add up really fast if you had multiple people come in. But those are not recurring revenues. So if you also build up those recurring revenue subscriptions, you can start gaining pro status, fairly easily if you're really, really active and you're hitting big hitters. Because our enterprise account is one of our monthly accounts. That's our top tier for our monthly accounts, and that's $247 a month for people to utilize that tier. We also do offer corporate tiers if you're interested in presenting to a larger corporation who needs more than 20 reveals in their account and they're looking at higher volume of streams. Those packages start at $5,000 a year. So again, bigger money. So the bigger you go as far as who you're exposing it to, the potential is for you to be making bigger money. So 20% start, you can grow up to 40%. Now, we offer a 2-tier affiliate system, meaning, LaQuanda, if you brought in your friend Joe, and Joe says, you brought in Joe as a customer, you would make 20% commission on his sale. But then Joe turns around and says, this is so easy to sell, because every time I show it to somebody, they're asking me, how do I get this? So now Joe decides he wants to make a little extra, and he becomes an affiliate under you. So now Joe becomes the first tier, so he's going to get the bulk of his sales. So like he goes and sells it now to Harry. Harry becomes customer. Joe's going to make 20% on Harry's sale. You will make a 10% override on Harry's sale because Joe is your affiliate under you. So that is as deep as it goes. We are only a 2-tier affiliate program, and we really believe in the win-win-win. So it gives you a little extra added incentive. Now, if you're out and about and you see that you're just slaying it, crushing it, we also are moving towards being able to offer a distributor program. Distributor program gives you the rights to actually go out and act as a reseller of REVEALiO and not just an affiliate partner. That is something that is going to require a commitment from you, a license agreement of at least $5,000, and additional revenue share with us, but you get to claim it as your revenue. So you collect the money as the company that's providing the service, and then you just pay us a share of that to support you. So that is coming, and that is something that if you are interested, we do really want to hear from you, because that is going to help us get our funding. The more distributors we have on deck ready to go, the more our the funding will become easier for us to see that this is where we're taking it to the next level.
Very good.
So on the software development side, I just want to speak to that right now too. We offer mobile app development, web app development, website design. We can build integrations for companies that have existing systems that maybe just aren't communicating well enough. We can take a look under the hood, perhaps help them revamp their systems, make them more effective, more efficient. Those are all software development projects. You can even a custom augmented reality project is considered a custom software development project. We can actually do a revenue share of 10% for our affiliate partners on those software development projects, and those can easily be around $100,000. So that's big money. All you need to do is connect us. You don't have to do any of the selling. You just need to do a formal introduction and then help us kind of stay in front of that person, and you can be making that kind of money. 10% off of $100,000. That's 10 grand. All you did was introduce us. Hello, pretty easy.
Good. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So did that answer that question?
It does. Thank you very much. There was one part when you said when you get to the point of the 40%, which is about 10,000, I think you said.
10,000 per calendar month. You need to maintain that much in sales each month.
Okay. Okay. And so after the initial, so maintaining the 10,000 in monthly sales, you received a 40% commission. You said that there's not a residual for that, or there is. I missed that part.
The recurring residual would be the monthly subscriptions. So if you have enough monthly subscriptions that are accruing that kind of volume, then they're going to continue to maintain that pro status because your monthlies are going to be met. Otherwise, you have to go actively out and sell more either software projects or media package projects to get those numbers back up so that you can maintain pro status.
Okay. And what does consistently mean? So does that mean 2 months? Does that mean 3 months? Does it start after the first month? Like in order to get it the next month, you have to make sure it stays at that level?
Let's just say you hit 10,000 in sales in May. So you would make the 40% commission starting June 1st. So as the whole month of June, you will collect 40% on any commissions that happen in that month because you've met the threshold. Now, if in July, between June and July, you dip down, say the month of June you did not make 10,000, then it'll know that and it'll trigger you to go back to your 20% status.
Got it. Okay. That's good. That's clear. Okay.
Now, you addressed the printing question. So REVEALiO is not a printer. We do not sell printing services. And there's a lot of reasons why we don't. We just keep out of that field. But we do have a printing partner that is a veteran-owned partner out of Colorado who has come alongside us that wants to bless us with the opportunity of for providing our customers with a free 50 cards, business cards only, to be off and running. So if a client comes into you that is making their book come alive, we don't offer 50 books. This is only for business card orders. So it's an easy yes. I believe that there's a lot of people still using business cards. So this is just our way of saying, hey, let's just get you off and running as quickly as possible. As soon as the artwork is approved and it becomes activated, we send that file off to the printer, and then we ask you ahead of time, are you interested in more than 50? Because he's offering us a really good deal. He's offering us like $45 for 500 business cards. So at that point, when we send the file off to our printing partner, we will CC you and let you know, and the printer take it from there as far as how to handle the money transaction. It is outside of us. We do not want to get into that web. Tax-wise, it's a nightmare for us. So we are a software service provider. We are a software provider, yeah. So.
That's right. Do what you do well, right?
Yeah, we don't need to get in the muck and the mire of delivering physical printed materials and having the tax nightmare of all that. So.
Very good. Now, another question for you. I wanted to ask about a little vocabulary. I have a little vocabulary test that I've been trying to do for myself. I had a couple questions concerning the word reveal. So the number of reveals versus, where did I find that?
Streams or views?
The difference between streams and reveals. Can you help me with that?
So when you bring to us an image and then you connect a video to it, and those call to action buttons that appear on the mobile screen, all of that is like connecting to each other, and that's called a reveal. So if you're in your back end and you see that you have this image, then that is probably one reveal, because whatever image you have is going to trigger one video response. And then the call to action buttons are unique to that reveal. Okay, so I'm not saying, so like if you have two different things in your account, two reveals in your account, I'm not saying that you have to have the same video play on all of them. If this is a unique reveal and this is a unique reveal. But on this particular case, this is a rack card. We use this a lot when we're networking, because it gives us the opportunity to not only give them a quick synopsis of the services that we can provide. This is more software related. We can give them the ability to see this image triggers, this is an image that is a reveal. So this image triggers one video, this image triggers another. So that is actually two reveals.
Okay.
And this image here triggers another video, so that's actually three reveals on one rack card.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay.
The difference between a reveal and a stream, so every time I wave the phone in front of this image here and it plays the video, that is considered a stream.
Okay.
Now, if I move the phone away and it catches only still a corner of it and plays it again off of the corner of it, because it's image recognition, so it recognizes it and it starts to play pretty quickly, that is even a stream, whether you wanted it to be a stream or not. So the streams actually burn pretty quick. If you have a lot of people, like at a convention, you can go through your streams pretty quickly. But we also feel that 1,000 streams to get people started at a $27 price point is sufficient. $1,000 streams per calendar month. Now the streams reset at the calendar month. So if you started your subscription on the 20th, it doesn't matter. You get 1,000 streams from the 20th to the end of that month. And then it's going to reset the next month. And your overage charges will be calculated according to that calendar month as well. So even though you started your subscription on the 20th, you know, if you didn't hit your overage fees that month, great. But if in the next month you did a couple of conventions, if you go over your 1,000 in that calendar month, you will be charged for the overage charges, which are 10 cents per stream.
Okay.
So if you know you're going to be doing a convention and you're going to probably blast, because you got a whole team of people and they're all showing off your reveals, you're probably going to blast through your 1,000 in that 1 month. So you can choose at the time to upgrade to the next tier, which is our 87 Pro account, which gives you 5,000 streams per calendar month. That way you don't experience overage fees, because the overage fees can start adding up if you really think you're going to be hitting it hard. But the neat thing is after the convention's over, you can call us and ask us to downgrade you back to your basic for the next month. So you don't have to be staying at that high level tier once you upgrade.
You can also dashboard every night to see what your streams are.
Yeah, you do have access to your dashboard to keep track of your streaming volume as you are going. And
okay.
yeah, and if you're close to the end of the month and you can tell you're probably only going to go over by maybe, 300, that's $30. It's still cheaper than
Right.
upgrading to 87. So you can do the math. It's all available to you.
Very good. Now, will a consumer have the ability to stop their service in the event that they see that it's going to go over? They know that they are only going to do this for, they have a time period that they're planning to use REVEALiO, and then they'll be starting another project whatever time period later, like maybe 2 or 3 months later, they're going to start over again. Do they have the ability, because now, you know what, I see that I've reached my, what was the second tier amount again?
Pro gives you 5,000 streams. That's for $87 a month.
So let's just say they've reached their 5,000 and they still have a week left in the month and they don't want to go over. Do they have the ability to say, I want to stop it right here because I've reached the 5,000?
Yeah, the way that we can stop a reveal is to by essentially killing the reveal. You have to close the reveal down. You can delete it, essentially. Delete it out of our database. We don't have the ability to push a pause button. No, we don't have a pause. Yeah, we have a delete. Now, if you have multiple reveals in your account, I think as a basic member, you're allowed to have up to 5 reveals in your account. So if at any point you see that one of them is going to hit over and you don't want it anymore, you're not going to need it anymore, and you don't care, you can delete it and not close your account down. You're just deleting the reveal. But if you only have 1 reveal in your account and you decide to deactivate that reveal, essentially, I think at that point you are canceling your membership. So you will not have anything existing in our database. You will need to reinitiate everything when you come back in.
Okay, I see.
We don't need dead in our database, though. That's the way we kind of clean it up. If you're not using it, you're not.
And so then when they come back 3 months later, they would need to start all over again. Is that correct?
They would have to probably create a new username and password, and then they would just start with a new $100 setup fee, just like everything else. Now, I can share with you that something that we are doing to partner with our affiliate partners on a level where they can have one of the reveals in their account be a revolving sample. And what that means is some of our affiliate partners have said, well, it really bodes well. I can make a sell easier when I can show a potential client as industry-specific use case for them. But I know I'm not going to want to, pay for that and then other reveals. Can I just, change that out after I get done showing it to them? Our answer is yes. We want to work with you. So in your account, you can have 5 reveals. Maybe 4 of them are promoting you and your company, and 1 can be just left to be a revolving sample. What that requires is for you to come back to us when you're saying, okay, I'm ready to create a new sample, because we have to swap out that front end image. We call this a trigger image. This is normally locked down in your account, and the reason being is that once you create a reveal and you're out handing out these cards, if you take this image and remove it from our database, then somebody goes to watch it come alive, it won't work. The app will appear as if it's just not working. So only for samples, when you're just simply showing somebody an example, only to hopefully get them to make a sale, and then they can turn around and pay for their own sample to stay alive for forever, that's up to them. But if you come to us and say, okay, I'm ready for a new sample, whatever you had that was in there that was working before no longer works. We create a whole new sample in there for you.
Oh. Very good. Very good. I really like that.
And we do that at no charge for our affiliate partners, but only 1 in your account can be a sample. You can't be having all 5 be a sample. That's just too much work on our part. We have to get back into your account and help. Yeah. So that is our commitment to you, to help you stay in front of people in a very fantastic way.
That's fantastic. I like it.
Thank you. We're happy to provide that service. We want our partners to be successful.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me look at my questions. Give me just a second. how do I access the affiliate call replay?
Okay, there are a couple ways. We always list them on our Facebook group, and then we also list them on our, Kathy, we have a resource library that we've been building. So when we record these calls, so there's multiple ways. We also have an email list. If you're an affiliate, you're on our affiliate email list. So we always email you a link to the replay. It gets listed in our affiliate Facebook group, and then on top of that, it gets listed in our back-end resource library for affiliates. Now that affiliate resource library is now able to be accessed via your dashboard. There is a blue button that says Resource Vault. That is the place where you can go grab articles that you can post on your blog that will promote REVEALiO, gives you all the language and all the videos and all the images you could ever imagine needing. Of course, we're continually adding to that as well. You can access different resource training guides. Like if you have a customer that wants to know every single step of the process, we have customer guides. We have affiliate partner guides. If you have an affiliate or interested affiliate, but they're like, just send me more information, you can send them that. So we have all of those guides in that back-end resource library as well. So you'll see an area where it says calls, right, Kathy? It says affiliate calls.
Like calls.
Yeah. So 3 places you'll be able to access it.
What did Kathy say?
When you go to the dashboard and you click on it where it says affiliate resource vault, once you click on that, it'll bring you up to a page that has 4 categories, and one of them is affiliate call replay. You just click on that, and they're dated and separated by topics. So you just find the one that you're looking for, and you can replay it.
They're also in the 4th location. They're listed on our YouTube channel. So if you go to REVEALiO on YouTube, you can sift through the videos there, and you can find replays there. So they really are pretty accessible, 4 different ways.
Okay.
But we really try to make it easy for you to give you direct access. Yeah, and for those of you who are watching this replay, I also want to reiterate that if you are experiencing any kind of technical difficulty, or if you have a question regarding anything on the back end, or creation of a reveal, or how to get an affiliate to log in, and who's your affiliates underneath you, and all that kind of stuff, please reach out to care@revealio.com, and that will give my team an alert so that you are not waiting for me, whom is very, very, very busy out there, you know, promoting REVEALiO and partnering with people. I want to make sure that you're getting those answers as quickly as absolutely possible. So please do not text the 415 REVEALiO parent number because that may not get you the quickest response. If you just simply email care@revealio.com, it is the best, quickest way to get your questions answered. All right. My public service announcement there. Okay, LaQuanda, anything else?
Actually, yes, concerning the videos and the uploads of the videos, the type of videos that we can send in. So let's just say one of my customers has a YouTube video that they've already recorded. They want to use that as their reveal. Is that something that can be submitted to you all, be published?
The reality is, LaQuanda, is that we kind of steer clear of accepting YouTube links, and the reason being is because we need to validate that the person's source video is their own. If they have the source video, then they are more than likely the one that uploaded it to YouTube, or maybe their team uploaded it to YouTube. We prefer them to provide us with the actual source video, because that helps us to, you know, there's a privacy policy in place, and you have to agree to our privacy policy in order to use the service. So that gives us that comfort zone of knowing that it's their video. Yeah.
Got it. That makes complete sense.
So when it comes to the size of the video, though, there is a file size limitation. It's actually more important even than the time limit constriction. The file size cannot be more than 100 megabytes. It can't be 100 megabytes. It needs to be under. It needs to be 99 or less in order for our platform to be able to accept it. And our platform expects it to be an MP4. If you try to upload a 90 megabyte MOV file, which is what comes straight from iPhones, by the way, MOVs, then you will get an alert that lets you know that you can go and convert your MOV file to an MP4 on a third-party site. It will tell you how to convert that. Our service does not do the conversion automatically for you. We will only accept 100 megabytes MP4 files.
Got it. So my iPhone users that are doing those, they need to do the conversion to MP4 and edit.
Lower the resolution, it'll make it easier.
Oh yeah, so let me explain to that. What she's saying is that these newer iPhones, the iPhone X, the 10s, we're noticing that the pixel data that's getting captured during a video, it could be a 20-second video and be 100 megabytes. It's just ridiculous. There's no need for it to be that high resolution. You're not going to get in what you want to say. So just go to your camera settings, lower the resolution by 1 point so it's still high quality. It just doesn't have to be that maximum power. You're not going to be doing this on a feature film size stage, at the movie theater. You don't need it to be that high. So just go one step down if you have the newer X10s or the Android 10s, because that'll help you be able to get at least probably 45 to 60 seconds in before you reach your 100 megabytes in file size.
Very good. And when videos are being switched out, I hear that we have an unlimited amount of videos that you can switch out. Do the consumer switch those out, or do those get sent in to you all and then you upload all of that?
The only time that we get involved or should need to get involved is at the very onset. We need to make sure that the customer does understand the process. That's why we are differentiated from all of our competitors. We care about your success, so we come alongside you at the very beginning, get those reveals set up properly, and then from there, being able to just swap out the video is easy peasy. It's usually the trigger image issue that is actually becoming more of a problem. People don't understand what it's going to take to make the reveal look good. So we do come alongside to help make sure that that's going to look good, work good, because there are different constraints in the trigger image that we need to take into consideration. Contrast, pixel resolution, we need to ensure that it is indeed matching the actual printed piece that the person has in their hand. There's quite a little bit of detail that we like to take care of so you don't have to think about it. So after that reveal is connected, just swapping the video is actually pretty easy, as long as it's under 100 megabytes.
There you go. So help me understand this. So let's just say with your R for REVEALiO, let's just say that is one of your reveal images. I'm using you as an example, obviously. So let's just say that's one of your reveal images. If that reveal image is on my card and on my book, if a person with the REVEALiO app recognizes that and say, hey, I had their business card and I did a reveal on that, and that's what I knew as maybe the image, and that image is also on the book, will it pick it up and play the video that was connected to that image?
So that's the part of the process. We make sure that we aren't having what we call cross-contamination issues on any images that are in our database. So we put a little app icon on a lot of people's business cards that, have that little indicator down there. But the camera, if I want the video to play over the entirety of this card, it's taking all of that data into play. So as long as this other data over here does not look like theirs, then it should have no problem recognizing mine as mine and theirs as theirs. So this tiny little icon isn't enough of a differentiator to make the camera say, oh, I'm confused. I don't know if I'm playing this video or that video. Now when it comes to books, the same thing is that when you submit your book cover artwork to us, we work with you to define the area. So let's just say this is the sample, right? Because we make this come alive. The artwork, the entirety of the artwork is what you submit to us. But what we then do is we go in and we define the part of the image that's going to play the video. So we train our system to recognize just a portion of it. So when the camera is being built up to the book cover, it really is only looking for that trigger area. So if the reveal icon is way down here, it has nothing even to do with it. But when somebody taps on the Facebook share button or the Twitter share button, the entirety of the book cover is what gets shared on the viewer's social media platform.
Okay.
Not just the trigger.
Okay. And so if they wanted it to be triggered, if they wanted the card and the book to both share the same space, same image, area, etc. Because let's just say the card is taken out of that section of the book. Is that possible?
Yes, and we've had people do that. Like, for instance, my logo on this thing back here is an actual tablecloth that I use at trade shows, right? But then it's also, it exactly matches my business card. So that is one reveal that I've repurposed because it's the exact same dimensions, it's the exact same white background, everything's exactly the same. I've had people take their business card artwork, like here's my friend Sue. My friend Sue has a business card that tells people that her card comes alive, right? That's an old one because it's got a QR code on it. But anyway, this is the concept is that she takes this exact same image and she puts it on the back of every single one of her send out cards. Send out cards is an app that you can create greeting cards that get sent out to your clients to thank them for their business or just say happy birthday. So the back side of every one of her send out cards has this exact same image on it. So she didn't have to pay for 2 reveals because it's basically the same reveal, exactly. So it'll play on the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so that is indeed the case. You just have to make sure it's an identical match. Proportion and everything. I've had clients who are authors take this entirety of this graphic and reduce it down so that it fits on a business card. But if you have to start squishing contents or removing aspects of it in order to make it fit on the dimension of a business card, then you're going to experience some wonkiness with the REVEALiO because it's looking for pixel by pixel. So it has to be exact matches. Otherwise, you're going to experience like perspective twists because the camera's sort of recognizing it, but it's not sure. It's not completely matching in the database. So that, again, is part of where we come in and we assist. We make sure that it's getting designed appropriately. So.
Okay, very good. Okay, that's what I needed to know. That cleared that up for me.
Cool.
I think that's probably enough questions for you for now.
No, that was good because these are questions I'm sure others have had, and Kathy's going to have so much fun writing this up because she has to write a little synopsis of what was covered. So thank you for these good questions, and thank you for joining us today, even though your phone keeps cutting out. I'm not sure why your picture keeps disappearing. But we're happy to have you on board, and I really do recommend. Oh, also, let me just state this too. If you want to create 5 reveals or more at one time, we will slash the setup fees by 50%. Right now, it's a $100 setup fee for each individual reveal. It's because it does take effort on our part to come alongside you and support you. Even if you think you have your artwork exactly the way it should be, there's still setup effort on our part. So please know that if you are going to purchase 5 or more at one time, get a hold of me ahead of time. I will give you a coupon code for that. It is not built into our system to recognize 5 or more automatically gives you 50% off yet. So we'll do that with a coupon. All right.
Very good. I like
for awesomeness, I look forward to promoting these media packages with you and giving us all more credibility and exposure in the process. So awesome sauce.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You guys are wonderful.
Yeah. And Kathy, is there anything else you'd like to say to the affiliates? Because Kathy is your go-to, guys, for affiliate questions. So
and the fair answer. No, you pretty much covered everything. The only thing I was thinking of is the PNG files. If you make sure that the coloring in the background is the same too, if you put it on 2 different sources.
So she's talking about when you, sometimes logos get saved as PNG with the transparent background. And if you want to use that logo multiple places, but in one area you've got it on a dark background and in another image you've got it on a light background, the camera is tracing pixel for pixel, so you have to make it exact match. If I took my logo there and I put it on a pink background, it may not work properly because it's looking for all that white in the background as well. So
I see. Thank you for that.
It's image recognition, not logo recognition. It's image recognition as a whole, so the entirety of the area. And if you want just your logo to be the trigger on a business card, we can do that, but the logo will only play to the width of your logo. So that's considered your trigger area. So think about those kinds of things too.
That is good to know. Play to the area.
And video is rectangular, so if your logo is circular, then keep that in mind. You might, we have to define the area that's going to be a 16:9 ratio for a video to play.
Very good. Okay, that's good to know.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. LaQuanda, welcome to the team. And for those of you watching the replay, please reach out to me and let's connect. Let's get something scheduled on a presentation together to your audience, and let's get you going and making some money, because this stuff is going to make you shine so stinking bright. Now it's time to start putting some extra money in your pocket for doing so. Let's all rise together. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye, LaQuanda.
Bye-bye.